This project involves the main research centers in Euskadi. One is Nanogune, with the participation of Paolo Babasori. The second one is BC Materials, with the participation of Chema Porro. And the third one is here at the University of the Basque Country and working here. The main focus of this project is the understanding and simulation some of this material that's called quantum spin ice models. And the interesting properties of these materials is that it has some symmetries and some properties that describe also nature at the most microscopic level. These type of symmetries are described and are analyzed in this big facility, these colliders that happen that you have these two protons or electrons and make it collider. Here, for example, in Euskadi, we try to do these things with tabletop experiments that happens at the Nanogune and study the properties of this system. What is going to be the beneficial of this type of study? Once we study this system and we understand better the properties of these materials, we can profit from the properties of these materials. For example, nowadays, these properties that we are talking about is the basis of building some kind of quantum codes that are called error correction quantum codes that are needed for having what is called a quantum computer. So once we understand these materials, once we understand these properties, we will benefit from them, for instance, for building in the future this type of quantum computers. As we mentioned, this is a study that happens nowadays worldwide, but there is some differences here in Euskadi about trying to study this type of system with these nanomagnets. This makes the difference in Euskadi, the possibility of studying this system with this type of experiment that are in the labs nowadays in the research center of Euskadi, and this will be the main difference with respect to some other study that happens around the world. This type of research will allow us, and it happens nowadays, to have also been in European networks and European grants, like for example in Quantera, that we are already working in this direction. The nice point of doing basic research is that you try to understand some properties, for instance, like happened in this project, of some materials. Once you understand about the properties of these materials, you can benefit to manipulate this type of material, do some gadgets, some new instruments for the society. This is also what is in the roadmap that is going on nowadays. Once we understand the behavior of this material, probably, and this is going to be the case, this will help us to do some error correction code that is called quantum error correction code, needed for the construction of quantum computer in the future.